Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is FARAH IZZATI, BINTI YOOB from TESL to 8. So I will be talking about my philosophy statement for today. Okay, my personal goal is to teach the students on how to apply the lessons they have learned into their daily life, as I believe that education should focus on the whole child rather on the content or the teacher. This stresses that students should test their ideas by active experimentation. Learning is rooted in the questions of learners that arise through experiencing the world. The learner is a problem solver and thinker that makes meaning through his or her individual experience in the physical or cultural context. Effective teachers will provide experiences so that students can learn by doing the thing. The curriculum content is derived from students' interests and questions. This scientific method is used by progressivist teachers so that students can study matter and events systematically and firsthand. It emphasizes on the process, how one comes to know. Plus, I believe that a teacher should lead the students to change our society into a better place. The education is important because it could change people's life, whether it's from bad to good or from poor to a better and comfortable condition. Even our government is extremely concerned about the students' education because they are the next generation who will be improving our country. So I've been holding on to this belief where students need education so they could make our country move a step forward. As to make sure the students learn properly, I need to be a great educator and play an important role to educate them. I will act as a facilitator for the students' learning because it would determine their interest for developing curriculum. I think most of the students would learn something they think relevant to them, as they would learn best from what they consider most interesting in their lives. And progressivists focus their curricula on the needs, experience, interests, and abilities of students. So I need to make sure they experience the things they learn and they could use the lessons they learn into their daily life and make good use out of it. Progressivist teachers will try making school interesting and useful by planning lessons that provoke the students' curiosity. In the progressivist school, students are actively learning, and the students will interact with one another to develop social qualities such as cooperation and tolerance for different points of view. In addition, students will solve problems in the classroom similar to those they will encounter in the near future or in their everyday lives. I also believe that education should be a process of expanding growth, not just a preparation for becoming an adult. An obvious example of progressivism would be our class. We are in groups a lot, right? So we would actively learn through discussion. We will be talking about how and what we read can be included into our future teaching careers. Even though I am more to progressivism style, I would still consider all the students as I have learned in other subjects that each student has their own way of learning. So as a teacher, I need to accommodate to their preference too and be understanding. And to make sure all the students understand the lessons that I would deliver, I need to tend to their needs and problems, and by doing that, I think it will make them study effectively and more efficiently. Thank you.